Hello, everybody. I got a little feedback for Jennifer on her video for Chapter 3. So here it comes. It's really good. Hang on. Check this out.
Hey guys, this is Jennifer. I'm back to do another video for you guys and explain what my central tendency project was. Hope you enjoy. I did my project on measures of central tendency for crime rates among Blacks and Hispanics in America. My introduction. By definition, measures of central tendency are descriptive statistics which provide information regarding the clustering of the scores in a particular data set. The most common measures of central tendency are mean, mode, and median. Distribution of data according to the measures of central tendency may be normal, positively, or negatively skewed. Defining measures of central tendency. Normal distribution tapers off to the left and right with largest cluster in the center of the number line. Positive skewed distribution is clustered to the left of the number line, pulling the tail towards positive side of number line. In negative skew, the clustering is on the right hand, pulling the tail of the data set to the negative side of the number line. Information on positive and negative skew of population data assist criminal justice experts in planning. Mean. A rhythmic average of all the statistics given in a data. Calculation requires the use of all raw data in a data set. An individual enters in a data set affect the value of the mean individually.
So what that means obviously is every score affects the means. Now, I just want to point out one thing, that it's a very powerful statistic, the mean is, and she's rightly pointed out that you not only use all the raw data, but you have a little piece of information about each score in the mean. So it's pretty cool.
The mean can only be calculated with continuous data. In this regard, mean cannot be applied in describing values that are not in categories. Calculating mean. Two formulas to calculate mean. This is the X, where X is the sample mean. X values in the data set. N is the sample size. This is the formula that's used to calculate it, where F equals frequency of each raw score, X. Fx is the product of F and X. Mode. The mode accrues to the most frequently occurring value or category in any given data set. Mode is the only measure of central tendency available for use with normal data. Mode does not require any mathematical or calculations, only simple observes that given data and determines the most frequent value. This also can be used with continuous variables.
Okay, one thing about the mode is that it also is very valuable for us, and primarily the use of it is going to be for categorical values, even though it can be used on metric variables. I just want to point out one other thing here. The purpose of the videos is not to give us what happens in the textbook so much, but to apply like an article or something, or something that you find. But this is a great video. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not making that in context of, hey, there needs to be something different done here, because she did a great job.
This was a chart that I did on the Blacks and Hispanics If you can see, the number of gun-related deaths is over 100,000 for years of 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. You can see the chart represents information of the number of deaths affiliated to Blacks and Hispanics in America. By observing the data, it emerges that Blacks commit more gun-related violence. Blacks form the mode of the data because the statistics are more consistent every year.
And what's alarming about that, of course, is that Blacks only make up 10 to 12% of the population, yet they are the larger part of the actual criminal activity. And that's the kind of stuff that these statistics will point out for us. And naturally, what's going on here is she's taken each year and turned that into a category. So we're comparing 4 different categories, meaning 4 different years. And then within that 4 different year time span is also the 2 categories of African American and Hispanic. So that's very cool.
And I got this source from Kaufman, 2018. Median. The median alludes to the value in a data distribution set that splits the distribution at the middle, such that half the data is above the median and half lies below it. The median is sometimes called the 50th percentile. It is a proportional measure that cannot be calculated. The median position is calculated using a simple formula. MP equals n plus 1 divided by 2, where n is the total sample size in the distribution. Calculating median. The first step in determining the median of a set of data is to determine the median position. This is done by taking the total sample size and adding 1 to it, then dividing the total by 2. Once the position is determined, the next step is to determine the actual median, where n is the total sample size. If n is an odd number, the median will be a single value within the given data set. If n is an odd number, the median will be determined by finding the average of the 2 values closest to the 50th percentile. Here's my references. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy my PowerPoint.
Thank you, Jennifer, and we did enjoy it. I did anyway, and it was really good. And the cool thing, and this just occurred to me a few minutes ago, that if we actually make use of data in a real life format like Jennifer did here, it gives us a little chance to go outside the box a little bit. So that is highly cool. That's an outstanding performance, and I look forward to future performances as the semester unfolds. See you later.